Just a 5. Ah! Hello, hello, hello. The audio should be a little better this time because I have a new mic system hooked up. This is JegarSijur, or Sean back, or as the third name would be, Jeremy called me I am Seizure, which is a fun way to pronounce that. But anyway, this is a quick intro video. I'm going to just kind of explain a little bit more about my ideas for this vlog series for now, and then just the video today. So I'll do it quick, and I'll splice this in just before I do part 1 of the video, or just before I put part 1 of the video in, so you'll get to see my less prestige face later on. And just for clarification, I promised last time I'd look a little bit better. Or not promised, but I said I should. So I put on a little bit more of a show today and put on some of these Viking beads that my sister got me for Christmas, and I'm really liking these. Anyway, so the general format I'm going to be doing for these videos, and I think Jeremy's going to be doing something similar, is that we're going to do something like the same. There's going to be videos with the same segments every time, and that'll be stuff like recap on the goals that we've been working on, which is kind of how these videos started. I don't know if that'll continue forever, but that's how I'm going to plan to do it for the next little while until I can accomplish a few of these. Then it would be the other reoccurring segment would be the story one, where we prompt each other and our friends to tell a story based on something, some criteria, whether it's the 3 items like we're doing this time or something else later on. And then there's going to be possible things that I do, like a grab bag, which isn't going to be a real segment. It's just going to be like an extra thing, like a recap of all the things that happened in my week that I just want to mention quickly. And yeah, but that's pretty much it. But only other segment that we want to do is we'll do something unique every week. So this week we're going to be doing something that's definitely akin to one of my goals already. So I'm not gonna do it too long, but it'll be a nice little fun thing. So it'll be a unique segment of something I just want to talk about, something I want to do, something I'm passionate about that week. It might be politics, or academics, or D&D, or just anything. Anyway, I think this mic's going to be a lot better, so I'll pass it over to Running Sean, who's going to be running down the paths behind my house with a bunch of people. Well, not with a bunch of people, just by a bunch of people. You're going to see me running with my phone like a silly man. Alright, I'll see you in the next segment. Alright, hello. So, I decided I'm going to do part 1 of this video via my run outside. Put my glove back on. I look like a fucking pirate with my toque that's wide enough to keep my headphones a little bit warmer. Anyway, part 1 is look like Santa Claus. My beard. No, part 1 is to go over my goal recaps like I plan to do on all of these. So this week, pretty good for the most part. I am currently at close to 10 pounds of weight loss. Don't have the exact measurement because I measured after I ate a little bit of breakfast today, so my guesstimation would put it close to 10 pounds, which is about 5 pounds a week, so I think that's a great thing so far. Next, working on trying to get better with people. Not that I'm bad, but always working on trying to become a better person, as one of my goals. And with that, I think pretty good week too. I treated people nice. The one kind of
tangible thing I'm doing with that is that for a long time, to kind of fight segmentations about males sharing feelings and stuff like that, I decided that with any of my close friends, and especially family members, I'm going to make a bigger effort to let them know how much they mean to me and tell them I love them. So I feel like that's important, especially for people's mental health. I've tried to do mental health checks on friends for a while. Haven't been as good at that lately, but I'm getting better at just making people feel important. And so that might be a part of the video today. Anyway, we're at 2 minutes. Let me just check if I have anything else to say. My handy dandy notes. Oh yeah, I built a computer this week. That was a goal. Turned out pretty good. Oh, gotta pass by some people going sledding. Hello. Hi there. Alright. Next, after building the computer, I might cut out some of this and do more of a jump cut so you don't just see me thinking I'm breathing. It's a little hard to do one of these while you're running. Oh yeah, I also had an interview for a new job. And I think that went pretty well. They moved me on to the next start of the process. It's a little bit light of breath when I was doing it, but overall I think I did a pretty good job. Just talking. It was hard for me to recall specific experiences for it, but I was able to basically meet all the criteria, and I was just honest that maybe I don't understand bond foster in some ways. Hi! Not least on a professional level, I get the basics of it. Besides that, there's not much else to update on for goals. I'm basically going to be sitting down to work on that paper this week. Basically today, after I finish another part of the interview process. Hi there. And then besides that, it's just writing in D&D and then some of the further off goals. And I think D&D has been tough to do lately because just feeling overwhelmed with a lot of other things going on. But other writing, I'm still just playing with ideas in my head and just trying to find time, but a couple of my other friends are also wanting to sit down and do that, so I'll make another effort to do that again recently. I have like a 150 song playlist that I've found over quarantine, which is kind of like a goal for me, I guess. So I'll leave that as the last thing, is that when I was growing up, I mostly got my music from other people. Never really found a lot of it on my own. Felt like finding a song and then not liking it was too much effort. Green Day was the only thing I really sort of discovered on my own when I was a kid. But how can you discover a big band like Green Day on your own? But I mean more just like, not that I discovered them, but more so that I found them. Started watching, listening. But yeah, I have that big playlist and I use it for writing. And I try and do little writing events like that, where I can invite friends, listen to music together over Discord, and write on some stuff. Anyway, though, I'll talk to you later so I can finish my run. Hi there. See ya.
Okay, segment 2. Running guy probably forgot a few things to say here and there, but that's probably because it was earlier in the day. But yeah, so today I've chosen 7 people, and I'm going to attempt to... Oh, crap! The other thing I forgot to say in the first video, the first part before the second segment, is that any time that I say Jeremy's name today, I'm going to be bleeping it because of how I messed up last time and said JJJ, Jeremy JJ. Something like that, but anyway, I already messed up the segment and went off because I forgot to say something earlier. Alright. I'm gonna try and cut down on the amount of editing I'm doing, even though I'm gonna learn. But anyway, let's start the second segment. So second segment, what I'm gonna be doing is just one of my goals, as I mentioned, is that I want to become better in almost every regard, a better person in general. That means ethically too, and like I said in the first part, that goal I've been working on partly just by trying to tell people that I love them if I love them. Tell people I love them. Like, you know what I mean. So today, what I'm gonna... It'd take too long to try and go through each different person I know in my life, whether acquaintance or not, to say something nice about them. So what I'm doing, I just picked 7 people, and I'm going to do my best to say at least one nice thing about them. And I'm going to only use their first letter because I don't have permission to talk about anybody else in this, so I'm just going to actually only use the first letter. I'm going to say it once, so that I don't make the same mistake with Jeremy last time. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Hopefully I learn how to edit with the bleeps. That might be funny. Anyway, let's start the segment, because I've already spent 2 minutes explaining pointlessly. So, first person I'm going to do is, I'll say, letter M. And I can honestly say, without this person, I probably wouldn't have made it to university. They did a lot to tutor me and improve me as a person. There's lots of really great things that I can attribute just to their tutelage and the amount of work they put into helping me in a lot of ways. And I can unequivocally say I love them as much as I love anyone in my life. And because I'm trying to keep it short, that's where I'll stop that one. Next one, I'll say D. I look up to this person with basically everything I have. They've done lots of really great things through their life, and there's lots to be really proud of, and they've also done a really good job at helping me shape into a good person. And also, because of the decision they made, I basically made it to university. So you might have an inkling of who these 2 people are, but suffice to say, again, I love this other person as much as I love anybody on this planet. So those 2, very close. Started off with some nice, real sappy stuff. Next, T. This is one of the best chess masters I've ever seen, and he's also really brilliant, really great at writing books. It's just a fun and happy person always to be around. Next, J. Quickly became one of my best friends after we met a long time ago, and then met up again out of nowhere, and didn't really know each other before, and now we know each other really well, and it came out very quickly, maybe because of quarantine, who knows, but it's quickly shaping to be one of the best friendships I might ever have in my life, so it's a good one. Next, J2. I decided to do a bunch of J's today. I even have more J's to do, so you'll see more J's later on, but we're only doing 7 people, so. J number 2. This guy is very cool. So cool. Like, wow. He smart, gets his shit done. Sometimes he's a little forgetful in D&D here and there, but he's a chill guy, man. That's the main thing. Like, he's chill. Last, J number 3. This guy can keep track of any sort of trigger in a game better than most people I know, and he's just an excellent master of rules. And he's just an all-around great guy. Bringing treats to people whenever there's a hangout, non-COVIDly, and just all around is always nice. Like, he's really skilled at doing a lot of things, but he still finds the time to be really nice to people. That's always a good thing. Anyway, that's the 7 for today, so this is a quick segment. I'm happy that, even though it's already 5 minutes, I'm happy I was able to say one nice thing about each of these people. Obviously, there's lots of other nice things about them, but can't be here forever. And that sounded a lot more morbid than I meant it. I just mean I can't be filming forever. I'm glad I can talk and not raise my voice too loud with this mic. It's nice. Alright, I'll see you in segment number 3. Alright, segment number 3. Hopefully I don't miss too much in the other segments, because then I'll go have to film little videos and have to edit them in, and I'm not even sure if I can do that yet, because I'm not great at editing. By not great at editing, I mean I've only really edited pictures, so, like, it's all new. Okay, so segment number 3 is back to story time. So, again, I loved everything in Jeremy's video. It was very him. Like, he's really good at telling stories. He seems so professional at doing this when I don't really know what I'm doing. And I just realized I had these on to listen to his video, but I don't actually need them currently, because I'm using a different mic, so... Alright, I am, if anything, I am definitely awkward. Alright, so, Jeremy gave me 3 things. I loved his stories. Now it's time to reciprocate the story. Reciprocate the storytelling. So, he gave me 3 things: a baseball, a dartboard, and a vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner, that's a fun one, actually. I have a awesome little nephew, and at one point, he just likes to go around the house, explore, play with things. He's very little, very young kid, curious. So at one point, I was showing him the vacuum. I showed him, you put your foot down to unlock the bottom part of the carpet vacuum attachment, and push it around. And he's just loved Swiffering and vacuuming, and not actually vacuuming, he couldn't do it, but I mean, he loved the instruments and the tools. So my parents thought, oh, it's weird, but I mean, let's get the kid what he likes. So this little 1-year-old baby now has, I think he's an older one now, something like that. He's still really young. He's a toddler, pretty much a baby. But he has, they bought him for Christmas a toy vacuum cleaner, and he takes it everywhere he goes. It's gotten so much that he loves it, where his other grandparents have also bought him a toy vacuum cleaner. So he has one in each different house he goes to, and he loves it. If he's sad, he'll go, vacuum, 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 vacuum. Like, he just can't live without it, and always goes searching for it. He gets the biggest smile on his face as soon as he sees it. It was like... and originally we were thinking this kid was going to be a musician, because he's great at dancing, but maybe he's going to be some sort of badass janitor. No hate. Yeah, nothing against janitors. I think if that's where he ends up going. I mean, you can't really judge a kid when they're 1, but still. It's the cutest thing ever. Anyway, I like to tell a baby story for my stories this week. Anyway, instead of doing the 3-item thing, I think I'm going to make it a little bit more, I don't know if the challenging is the right word, a little bit more engaging, who knows. I'm going to give Jeremy the challenge, instead of doing the 3-item situation, is that I'm going to challenge him to tell a story about the happiest moment that he's had this year. So, since January, essentially, or in the last calendar year, or in the last school year. One of the 3, as long as it fits that sort of broad definition. When were you the happiest? Give us a example if you don't want to tell the happiest story, or you can't pick exactly one. Maybe you get an idea for something that's a little bit just a really happy story. Bring a smile to my face. So yeah, that's the challenge. This isn't not just for Jeremy, but for any friends who want to participate, as I've said before, or even just subscribers. I mean, I don't know you, but as long as we get along and you post a video saying, hey Sean, I want to participate, I want to make a little vlog thing, I will respond to you, and you're more than welcome to jump in here and tell me a story about when you were happy this year. So I'm going to film the last little grab bag thing next, and hopefully I can edit all this down so it's not excruciatingly long. But I will see you next week if this is the end of the video. Bye-bye! In response to Jeremy's video, I really liked his goals, I really liked the storytelling, the intro was good, he's very professional. And so the last thing that I want to talk about in this sense is, hey Jeremy, how are your goals going? How are you feeling this week? What do you want to talk to us about? I am really interested because I loved filming this video and I cannot wait for the next one. Love you, dude. Okay, quick grab bag video. Gotta make it quick. Alright, things that happened this week. I had a job interview. Kinda already talked about that, so we'll leave it in the dust. I had my computer built. It's amazing. It's really good. I love it. I put these into my hair. They're good. I love them. That's great. There was the birth of my niece. Probably should have started with that one. It's pretty important. She's awesome. Her parents are great. Her brothers are great. Lovely family. They're very cute. Next, it's the main things anyway. D&D and etc. Bye-bye. Oh wait, no. One more thing. I had a fun conversation with some friends. I always have some fun random thoughts, but I don't write them down. But I had a fun conversation with a friend today, or not today, a few days ago. Actually, almost at the start of the week. About a week ago. Right after, a couple days after the video. So, in the video, we were talking about all the current politics of the times and how much that sucks, the current political situation, especially in the US. So we came up with a song for it, and I'm going to do a short version of the song. Everything is garbage. Everything sucks when you're part of the earth. So, that is the Lego movie parody of US politics. Goodbye.